If you want more well-being, abundance, energy, clarity, connection, watch this. You probably know the feeling of overwhelm and anxiety. You wake up in the morning, your mind rushes 100 miles per hour with all the to-do lists. So much to do, little time. When your body is tense the entire day and you feel like you have to accomplish this and that and that, and there is no such a thing as easiness and surrender, where your body is constantly holding tension. You maybe even have pains and aches, all kinds of body. Maybe you already have manifested a disease. Maybe your relationships are really wobbly. You kind of want to point the fingers into your partner, what it does or it doesn't. Or maybe you're one of those who are actually playing Miss Single, and you will find it hard to open up and allow people come into your life because you overdo, you do a lot, you're compensating the energy. It doesn't feel like it's your life. I know this feeling so well, and it does not have to be this way. This all happening, it feels life sort of goes against your life. It just feels hard, feels like a push. It's only because you have picked up the opposite momentum because of the beliefs and conditions and stories and blah, da, 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 da. It's not because there is something wrong with you. There is not something because you're doing something wrong. There are actions that needed, but the main thing is the energy that you hold is that going in the opposition or where you're supposed to be going. And your body just mirrors that. Body loves us so freaking much, and I can't tell this enough and share this enough. Body loves us so much, and any symptom that you feel in the body is actually healing and also guiding. So you want to connect more to your body and go in direction, listen and act upon it, and move in direction of alignment where your body is actually telling you to go. So it's really shifting from our here into our bodies. And for us women, it's so important to shift from here into our bodies, because the society, the matrix, everything that is created is being created outside in the old paradigm is designed to keep women disconnected from their bodies, so they can do a generational impact where the people grow disconnected from themselves, so they easy manipulated, they easy to be controlled and all that things. But the main thing is women are now under a lot of pressure. They're not feeling safe within our bodies. They don't feel safe in this planet Earth. They don't feel safe in male environment. They don't feel safe to open up. They don't feel safe to talk and open up and express themselves, be themselves. But we can blame the world, or we can actually take the responsibility and use the knowledge of new paradigm. Understand the safety comes from within first and foremost, and outside world just mirrors that, because no one can make you feel safe until you feel safe within yourself. That's just a fact. What actually depends the safety depends on your nervous system and depends on your energetic signature. I teach this in a new school of life, the feminine and masculine. When you have this polarity, the dynamics between feminine and masculine, when you have embodied the tools of self-leadership, you actually start feeling like you can trust yourself, that you don't give your power away to circumstances, to people, to things. You don't give yourself to anybody. You actually a fully integrated woman who can lead yourself, because you're so connected to within, to your heart, to your body. And you listen to that guidance and you take actions in the direction of alignment, and you start feeling lighter, start feeling better. You start feeling like, oh, it feels different. It feels like it's a pull energy rather than push. In saying that, I'll be taking women through 3 phases in 2025. There's a phase number 1. This is like how the change normally happens. And when you see, I've seen this over a decade. I've been mentoring women about the energetics and the body alignment and feeling all these things. I teach all the main 12 principles that you embody. It's like there is no one can shake you if you actually embody those principles, because you're gonna be the most connected woman, the most feeling woman herself, of course. You're gonna be the most powerful, most expressive, most authentic, most healthiest woman you have ever been. These tools takes you to the highest level you can actually get to, and it's ongoing work. There is no such a getting there, but this is gonna build the momentum in the direction of where you know you are exactly where you need to be, and you know that. You don't question that. You don't question your anxiety because there is no anxiety. You don't question your overwhelm because there is no overwhelm. There are 3 phases in that change, in that like moving from old paradigm to new paradigm. The phase 1, number 1, where you actually start learning that about energetics, the embodiment, the tools, what does it mean? You start reading the messages, and you actually, but you're still feeling there is a push and pull energy quiet, because now you understand there is a new paradigm, there is a new way of being, a new way of operating, and actually understanding this, like there's information that has been hidden from us for a very long time, is now available to you, and you really want to be in that kind of way of living, doing, and being already. But there is a strong momentum from the past that is pulling you back, and you feel that push and pull happening. And that's the stage number 1, that most of the women are still there, because they don't really know how to flip that in the stage 2, where you actually start embodying the tools, and you have less distraction, less push and pull. You're more in the pull energy. You're still gonna feel things, see things. They might gonna be painful sometimes, but you understand them, where they're coming from, and it's a cleanup process happening, where you're like, question is, what I'm not free yet, what I'm not free yet, what I'm not free yet, and you're embodying the tools. The push and pull becomes less and less and less. That's phase 2. But to be able to shift from phase 1 to phase 2, it requires shifting from being really mad at yourself about being 1, and start loving the phase 1, because you cannot shift something you do not own. You want to own everything that you're in the phase 1. And the phase 2 is you're more stable, you're more content, you're more calm, you're more working with the energy, you feel you're building the momentum, and then you jump on a phase 3, which is a game. You build emotional metabolism. Emotional metabolism is fast. You process things faster. You already work with your emotions really well. You start feeling things. You're feeling connected. Things are coming. Things are happening. Things are coming to you. You actually heal the relationships. Relationship primer with yourself. You and you. You're wide open to life. You're expressive. You speak up your truth. You're connected. You don't give your power away to anybody. You don't give your emotions to anybody. No one can actually take anything from you, because it's yours and within you, and you own what is yours. You really see what you can differentiate what is yours, what is not yours. And that's a beautiful thing to be. I'll be taking from 1 to 3. Going through phases where you feel, in each stage you feel like, okay, I'm still wobbly, okay, I'm still here. Now I feel like way more empowered, I feel way more connected. I start reading the messages, I start seeing the mirrors, start holding my identity so much better. I feel my polarity of my feminine masculine dancing. I feel and understand the momentum better. I share this is all in my methodology, all the tools, all the codes, everything else, so you can actually embody tools that you need in your specific situations. Special situation, life or relationship, whatever actually you're working on and want to get better at it, right? So I'll be taking now signups on a stage 1. And if you feel like I'm pretty good, but my question always gonna be, do you feel like you have strong foundations? Because if you feel there is a wobble in certain things, start with the foundations. See if there is anything you feel like it's not free yet. Because anytime I feel wobble, or I feel like there is I'm not quite gonna get it, I'll always come back to foundation. Because I'm always gonna see like, okay, I'm missing the foundation, let's say polarity work in that specific situation. I always remind myself of the foundations, because foundations is like the house. If you don't have the foundation of the house, you're eventually gonna collapse. We tend to go and try to go advanced things and all this thing, like advanced tools and advanced things, but really, you see, do you have your foundations rock solid? Because you notice when your foundations are rock solid, you are feeling like a rock solid. And there will be just moments where you want to remind yourself, not of the advanced tools, of the foundations. So if you feel like, okay, I just want to go through foundations and just see myself actually evolving and growing to different phases, and you can actually there's the different tools for different phases. You cannot use advanced energetic tools into phase 1, where you're actually just realizing how hurt you are, how people hurt you sometimes, and you allow that hurt to happen, where you haven't put the boundary on. That's where the magic happens. So now I'm opening the space to hop on the phase one. This is what I invite you for every single one of women that want to walk with somebody or don't know where to start. If this is the beginning of the journey, also this is great. I'll be leading you through foundations. We're gonna clean up together, we're gonna walk together, we're gonna cry together, we're gonna laugh together, we're gonna do all things together. So we're gonna make this journey to be as fun as possible, as easy as possible, as smooth as possible. Because if you're not having fun with it, if you don't want to have fun with it, I'm not doing it. Because for me, that's work is the reward. It's like the most beautiful thing you can do to actually clean up yourself and be free. It's not something that requires suffering. It might be painful moments, but I'm doing this because of the freedom that is coming in my life. That's my why. So opening the space for the phase one, and you're gonna grow together in a phase two and a phase three. If you wanted to, you're gonna do on your own phase that is like you do on your own timing, when you feel like there is no pressure, no commitment, nothing. That's what I love about it. It's a freedom. You can come and do it. If you don't like it, you can leave. There is no commitment. But it's hard to go back once you start this work because it just gets better, right? So if this speaks to you, if you feel like, okay, I've been wondering, I don't know where to start, and you feel like, the investment has been too much, and you feel like money was the issue, or the time is much, again, I made this easy as possible. This is where you can actually see someone wants to do it, and someone is committing to their life and shifting from old to the new, and want to hold it, and want to do it with a bunch of incredible women. So I'm gonna put the link somewhere. You can actually click the link in below. Book yourself in. We can chat a little bit to see where you are, what you need, what you don't need, what you want, then meet expectations. So make sure you're on the right page and you have clear. It's clear for you what needs to happen. It suits you or not. And then I can actually put you in the groups and everything. You can start it off. We're gonna start it off New Year. We have a beautiful time of the year of December to actually get on board, see what you need to do, where you are. I'll give you some tools to start with. All this fun stuff, right? So I hope I'll see you in the inside.